Okay, here, you may know his podcast, The Mundane Festival. Let's enjoy Chris Lamberth.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you. All right. Okay, thank you. I'm getting to the point where it's hard for me to watch the news. It's not only is it just depressing the way people treat each other, it's horrible. I don't trust the people that are giving me the news. Like there's an anchor that used to be on my favorite news channel that did this segment every day, and he would sound exactly like this. He would say, "This is Eyewitness News. Proud to support the Protect Our Children campaign. Have you seen Cynthia?" And when I hear that, I feel like he knows where Cynthia is. I feel like Cynthia's in his basement and they need to check it out. They need to get a search warrant, go down there and bring Cynthia home, because that's where she is. I'm working on losing weight. It's been a struggle. I call it my fat boy struggle. And I don't like it. You know you need to lose weight when you start to dream in fatness. Like, I dream like a fat person. One night, I fell asleep on my couch and I was watching this detective show, and I had this lucid dream that I was a detective and there was this missing kid, and the last place they saw this kid was at a pizza place. And I go in there all detective like I'm this detective. I have on a suit from Men's Warehouse, and I have on a $40 tie, and I walk in there. I said, "Hey, where did you last see the boy?" The owner says, "Oh, he was hanging out here a few hours ago. He was trying our specialty pizza. You want to try some?" And I said, "Sure. For detective purposes, I will try this pizza." And I taste this pizza, and I'm just like, oh my God. This is amazing. This cheese, this crust, is this like a cornbread crust? Are you serious? You know, Keebler used to make cornbread crackers, and they were so good. You could eat them with cheese, with meat. They tasted great by themselves. They discontinued those crackers. And I wrote them, and they never wrote back to me. So now I don't eat any of their products at all. And I woke myself up out of this dream and said to myself, "You fat asshole. There's a missing child. There's a missing white child. You need to save him and be the magical Negro you're supposed to be. You gotta go back to sleep. There's more work to do." You guys know what a magical Negro is? For those of you that don't, I'll explain it to you. A magical Negro is a black character in a movie that helps a white character reach their fullest potential. And they don't want anything in return. They will help you with your golf swing. They'll cure your urinary tract infection. And then they just disappear into the night like a forgotten jazz legend. That's just what happens. Yeah. It's basically Morgan Freeman in every movie he's ever been in. That's what a magical Negro is. So I have this theory about magical Negroes. Magical Negroes cannot help other black characters in the movie because it would ruin everything. It would be like Marty McFly in Back to the Future going back in time, accidentally hooking up with his mom by accident. It would be bad. That would be tragic. And I saw this theory take place in this movie called Dolphin Tale. Fuck you guys for judging me. It was a Friday night. This girl that I liked didn't text me back. There was no ice cream, so now you get this story. Dolphin Tale is a movie about a dolphin that loses its tail in an accident, and Morgan Freeman gives it a new one. Spoiler alert, that's what happened. It's not about the ending, it's about the journey. It's not really spoiling anything. There's a scene in the movie where people start finding out about this tailless dolphin, and they come from miles around to see this tailless dolphin at this aquarium. There's one character in particular that goes to see this dolphin. It's a little black girl, and this little black girl is in a wheelchair because she's missing a leg. And she sees this dolphin, this tailless dolphin swimming around in this aquarium, and she looks at it and she says, "Mommy, that dolphin is just like me." And I'm looking at this movie with tears in my eyes. And I say to the TV, I say, "No, that dolphin is not like you, because that dolphin's gonna get help." And it just broke my heart. Like, it hurt me. It hurt me so bad. Like, I know this movie is not called Black Girl Leg, but Morgan Freeman could have helped her out. He could have helped. He could have did something. I love going to the movies. Movies are my favorite pastime, but lately it's just been getting too ridiculous. It's more of a chore. A movie ticket should not cost more than your copay when you go to the doctor. Right, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And then people talk during the movie. I don't like when people talk in the theater. They say black people talk in the movies. We do, but I mean, like, nobody says anything about white people. You guys will talk before the movie and ruin everything because you guys talk about heavy shit before the movie. One time, I went to go see Iron Man 3. I'm sitting behind these two white women. Their kids go to get snacks. One of them says to the other, she says, "Oh, you know, I ran into Meredith the other day at Panera Bread, and I didn't want to talk to her because she didn't come to book club, and it was her turn to bring the dessert. And I said, you know what? Elaine, get over yourself. You're in therapy. Just go talk to her." So I did. And I went over to her and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And she said, "Their family dog died." Yeah, Buster. He had a brain tumor and they had to put him to sleep. And they've been trying to explain to their son, Caleb. They've been trying to explain to him that this dog is dead. And you see, Caleb's 7 and he's autistic. So I don't ever think he's gonna understand that this dog is dead. How the fuck am I supposed to watch Iron Man 3? When I'm thinking about this special needs kid and his dead dog. The best friend that this kid is ever gonna have is dead, and I'm supposed to just act like I didn't hear that shit? Robert Downey Jr. flying around in some CGI costume, that shit is fake. Caleb is real. And I wanna know about him. I'm Chris Lamberth, thanks everybody. Thank you.